Hi there, Courtney Murphy, Denver Metro Realtor here with your February 2026 Denver real estate market update. Want to remind you we will be looking at January numbers since I won't have February numbers until March. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I titled this video Prices Down, Sales Down. Let's go ahead and see what I'm talking about by going through the numbers. All right. So in the month of January, the median sales price came in at $569,500. This was down 0.96% from the prior month and down the exact same 0.96% from January of 2024. Now, this doesn't tell the whole story because it was even worse looking at detached homes. So the number I gave you was for both attached and detached homes, but for detached homes, the median sales price came in at $615,000. This was down 3.61% from January of 2024. So I haven't seen a year-over-year drop like that in quite a little bit of time, and so I was a little bit surprised to see that drop. And I say a little bit I'll talk about that in just a bit here. Want to go into the number of homes that sold in the month of January, which was 1,919 homes. This was down 40.55% from December and down 19.74% from January of 2024. Now, remember, closed homes is kind of gives us an idea of what was going on in December and maybe November, because usually homes take about 30 days before they close, sometimes a little bit more than that, sometimes a little bit shorter, but so the number of homes closed really is more of a reflection of what was happening at the end of 2025. 1,919 homes. So since January of 2008, we've only had 2 months that had less than 2,000 homes sold in the Denver area. That was in January of 2010 and January of 2011. And as you know, the economy was not doing that great then. We were still in the midst of recovering from that housing crash that we saw in 2008. And so, man, oh man, that's just under 2,000 homes. Not too many homes sold. Want to touch on to the drop in sales price there. I have just been seeing more and more areas as I've been, doing valuations for different customers and whatnot. I've noticed different areas really have seen some price drops especially since 2022, 2023. The thing is, we're starting to see people who purchased during that time that are wanting to sell. And a lot of people have been surprised that home prices have dropped since then. So it can be an unwelcome reality to find out that the home you purchased then is probably a good chance worth less now. That is not the case in all areas, all neighborhoods, all price ranges, but a lot of people are seeing that, unfortunately. So, okay. I do have a little bit of brighter news. So, even though we saw under 2,000 homes close in January, the good news is that we did see a good number of homes go pending in January, which says, hey, maybe a brighter future, and we'll see some good numbers of homes sold in February. So, in the month of January, I'm sorry, we had 3,060 homes go under contract. This was up 47.19% from December and also up 8.47% from January of 2024. So if you are planning to sell your home, it looks like, things are doing better than the end of last year. And so a reason to smile. All right, we had 8,228 homes on the market at the end of January. This was up 8.16% from the prior month and up 7.02% from January of 2024. Over 50% of that inventory was new listings. We had 4,455 new listings come on the market in January. My guess is a lot of those homes were homes that were withdrawn from the market over the holidays. We had a lot of homes, a lot of sellers withdraw their homes during the holidays this year, and so some of those are popping back up on the market. We got some brand new ones as well, of course. But if you're out there looking for a home, you're seeing lots of new things come on the market. So lots more choices for you. All righty. Median days on the market right now is 53 days. So obviously, if you are planning to sell, keep that in mind. Homes are taking a little bit longer to sell nowadays. So plan that with when you need to have your home sold, of course, and also look at your specific price range and neighborhood because that will vary quite a bit according to where you're at. And it will also depend a lot on your strategy in listing your house. If you are listing, be sure to put a lot of thought and energy into your presentation. Buyers want things that are move-in ready, and staging your house well can help quite a bit. Despite these low sales and low prices and whatnot, I had a listing that went on the market right after Black Friday, and we did get the home under contract in 3 months, despite all this. And really, it had to do with presenting the house well, marketing it aggressively, and also, yeah, all of those things: presentation, good pricing, good marketing. So that's another thing. This isn't the time to price your home at the very tip top or above where it should be. Really pay attention to what homes in your neighborhood are selling for and price appropriately too, because I do see a lot of homes that are sitting on the market for over 100 days. And if you don't want to be one of those people, really have some good strategy when you list your home. Price it right, present it well, market it aggressively. For those of you shopping for a new home, um, like I said, lots of choices out there for you. If you want to beat the interest rates, I do suggest looking at some of the builders. A lot of the builders are offering some great interest rate incentives, and also there's some good negotiation to be done on the prices there. Now, if you're building from dirt, that's a different story. It's hard to negotiate on price when you're building from dirt, but there's a lot of inventory out there. And if you are looking at buying some of the sitting inventory, lots of negotiation and price that can be done there. If you are looking for a new built home, certainly reach out to me. That is one of my areas of expertise. I've done a lot of work in new built homes, and so have experience in the negotiations, and would love to help you and walk by your side during that process. Alrighty. It's February 9th. It's like 70 degrees, absolutely crazy. Not only is our real estate market crazy, but the weather is too. I'm personally loving it. I know we need some snow, but man, oh man, I'm loving this warm weather. All right. Again, my name is Courtney Murphy. If you are looking to buy or sell in the Denver area, certainly give me a ring. Let's see if we're a good fit to work together. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my monthly updates or home tours around the Denver area. All right. I hope you have a super month, and we'll be talking to you soon. At least I hope.